Have you ever wondered what it means to be winning at life at 70? Is it about money, achievements, or fancy possessions? True success in your golden years is about something much deeper. Your health, your independence, and the small victories that prove you're not just aging but thriving. In this video, we're revealing 6 powerful signs that show you're living your best life at 70 and beyond. Stick around until the end because you'll not only discover what these signs are but also learn why they matter for your physical health, mental sharpness, and emotional well-being. Plus, we'll share simple ways to ensure you keep thriving for years to come. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know so I can make a better video for you. Now, let's get started. 1. Climbing stairs without stopping. Climbing stairs without stopping is one of the most underrated tests of overall fitness and health, especially as we age. When we're younger, it's something we rarely think about. It's almost automatic. You don't hesitate to take the stairs. It's simply a natural part of life. You do it without even breaking a sweat, without a second thought. But as time passes, things change. As the years accumulate, it's easy to default to the convenience of the elevator or look for shortcuts. You might even start to avoid stairs altogether, convincing yourself that they're unnecessary or too challenging. However, imagine yourself at 70 or beyond. If you can still take a flight of stairs or more without stopping, without gasping for air, and without feeling fatigued, you're not just showing your physical strength. You're demonstrating the incredible resilience of your body and your enduring vitality. This ability is a sign that you have maintained not only your physical fitness but also your mental determination to remain strong and active as you grow older. Climbing stairs is far more than just a physical task. It's a true test of your body's endurance and coordination. Every step is a small but significant challenge, requiring the synchronized work of your muscles, your heart, and your lungs. It's a demonstration of how well all the systems in your body work together to support movement. Think about it this way. Each time you ascend a staircase, you engage your leg muscles, your core, and your cardiovascular system, all playing a role in getting you to the next level. It's one of the most functional forms of exercise, often overlooked because it feels so natural. But for older adults, it's a vital marker of overall health and fitness. A study out of Europe revealed an astonishing connection. Older adults who can climb 3 flights of stairs in under 90 seconds have a significantly lower risk of developing heart disease over the next decade. That's right, what seems like an everyday activity can provide a strong indication of your future health. The ability to conquer stairs effortlessly doesn't just reflect your leg strength or aerobic capacity. It can also signal the health of your heart and lungs, making this simple act one of the most accessible yet revealing measures of your physical vitality. Let's take this a step further. Imagine a situation where you're visiting a dear friend who lives on the 3rd floor of an apartment building. You arrive at the entrance, and suddenly, the elevator breaks down. Now, you have a decision to make. You could sit down and grumble about the inconvenience, feeling frustrated by the delay, or you could look at this moment as an unexpected challenge. An opportunity to push your body and feel a sense of accomplishment. You know that the moment you step into that stairwell, you're about to face a small but significant test of your physical capability. As you take each step, breathing steadily and moving with confidence, you begin to feel a rush of exhilaration, not just from conquering the stairs but from knowing that your body is still capable of handling such tasks with grace and strength. If your heart races with excitement and not dread at the thought of climbing those stairs, that's a clear signal that your physical condition is something to be proud of. It's not just about having the muscle power to make it up the steps. It's about your overall vitality and the ability to keep pushing yourself in the face of challenges. When you're able to climb stairs without hesitation, it's a powerful affirmation that you're in control of your health and that age hasn't reduced your capabilities. It's a quiet victory over the natural decline that many associate with getting older. It proves that you're still in the game, still capable of thriving, and still confident in your body's ability to rise to any occasion. This is why every time you come across a staircase, it's important to approach it not with fear or reluctance but with pride and eagerness. Instead of seeing it as a physical challenge, view it as a victory in the making. An opportunity to prove to yourself that you haven't let age limit your possibilities. Whether it's 1 flight of stairs or 5, each step is a testament to your resilience, your commitment to maintaining your strength, and your refusal to succumb to the pressures of aging. Every time you take the stairs, you're sending a message to yourself and the world. You are still active, still strong, and still capable of taking on life's challenges head-on. Next time you encounter a staircase, don't shy away from it. Embrace it. Celebrate it as a simple but profound achievement that reflects the inner strength you've cultivated over the years. Every step you take, no matter how small it may seem, is a symbol of your perseverance and your commitment to living life to the fullest, regardless of age. You are proving that you are not defined by the limitations that aging may impose on others. You're showing that your vitality is not just a thing of the past. It's a continuous force, present and alive in every step you take. So keep going. Keep climbing. Every step you take is a victory, a reminder that you are still winning at life. And with each staircase you conquer, you reaffirm that you've got this. Age is just a number, but your spirit is timeless. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 2. Remember what you ate yesterday. At first glance, remembering what you ate yesterday may seem like an insignificant detail, something so simple that it hardly seems worth mentioning. But if you're in your 70s and can recall your meals from just a day ago, that ability is worth celebrating. It's not just about memory, it's about mental sharpness, cognitive strength, and an ongoing connection to the world around you. Every time you remember what was on your plate, you're not just recalling a meal. You're proving that your brain is still active, still engaged, and still thriving. Memory isn't just something that happens to us. It's something we use, something we strengthen, something that reflects the health of our minds. The ability to effortlessly retrieve information, even something as simple as yesterday's lunch, means that your brain's neural pathways are working efficiently. It means your mind is awake, aware, and connected to the present. Just like physical fitness requires movement, mental fitness requires recall, observation, and engagement. Now, let's take a moment to imagine a simple yet powerful scene. You're sitting at your kitchen table, surrounded by the warmth of your family. Maybe it's a Sunday afternoon, and your children or grandchildren have gathered around, chatting, sharing stories, and enjoying one another's company. Then, one of them asks, "Grandma, what did you eat yesterday?" Without hesitation, you respond with ease. "Oh, for breakfast, I had a bowl of warm oatmeal with a little honey and cinnamon. Lunch was a fresh spinach salad with almonds, cranberries, and a light vinaigrette. And for dinner, I had a lovely piece of grilled salmon with steamed vegetables. And, of course, I couldn't resist having a square of dark chocolate for dessert." At that moment, you might not realize it, but you're doing something truly special. You're not just recalling a meal, you're reinforcing a connection between the past and the present. You're showing your loved ones that your mind is still active, still engaged, and still holding on to the small but meaningful details of life. And when you share those details, you're not just answering a question, you're sharing a part of yourself. But maintaining that ability doesn't happen by accident. A strong memory, especially as we age, is a result of years of healthy habits. It's the product of a lifestyle that nurtures the brain. Staying curious, continuing to learn, staying socially active, and feeding the mind with the right nutrients. Maybe you've spent years enjoying crossword puzzles or Sudoku. Maybe you've kept your brain engaged by reading books, writing in a journal, or learning new skills. Maybe you've made it a point to eat foods that nourish the brain: berries, nuts, fish rich in omega-3s, dark leafy greens. Every little choice you've made over the years has contributed to your brain's resilience. And the result? You can still engage in conversation, retrieve memories with clarity, and participate fully in the world around you. Not everyone has this ability as they age. Many seniors struggle with memory loss, confusion, or cognitive decline, making it difficult to hold on to even the simplest details of daily life. That's why if you can still recall what you ate yesterday without effort, it's a sign that your mind is in good shape. It's a testament to all the ways you've taken care of yourself, physically, mentally, and emotionally. So the next time you remember a meal from the day before, take a moment to appreciate what that means. It's not just a passing thought, it's proof of your cognitive health, a sign of a well-tended mind, and a reminder that you are still fully present, still engaged in the richness of life. Because memory isn't just about holding on to the past, it's about actively participating in the present. And that is something truly worth celebrating. 3. Standing on one leg for 10 seconds. At first glance, standing on one leg for 10 seconds might seem like a trivial task, something a child might do absent-mindedly while waiting in line or playing a game. But beneath its simplicity lies a deeply revealing test of balance, coordination, and overall well-being, especially as we age. If you're 70 or older and can successfully balance on one leg for 10 seconds, you're demonstrating a level of physical strength and neurological sharpness that many take for granted. This seemingly effortless action can be a predictor of health, longevity, and even survival. A groundbreaking study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine uncovered a surprising correlation. Older adults who can balance on one leg for at least 10 seconds are nearly 50% less likely to face major health complications or premature death in the coming years. That's an astonishing statistic for such a simple movement. Just think about it. 10 seconds of stillness could give you more insight into your body's condition than expensive medical tests or elaborate wellness routines. While balance is often overlooked in standard health assessments, it is a key indicator of strength, stability, and cognitive function. Losing the ability to balance is not just about falling. It's a sign that multiple systems in the body are not working as well as they once did. But why is this? What is it about standing on one leg that makes it such a significant health marker? The answer lies in the complexity of balance itself. While standing might seem like a passive act, it is, in reality, an intricate dance of coordination. Your brain must process signals from your eyes, inner ears, and muscles in real time. Your nervous system needs to make micro-adjustments instantly, engaging your core land legs and stabilizing muscles to keep you upright. Your body and mind must work together in perfect harmony to maintain equilibrium. If you've ever watched an elite gymnast or dancer, you know that balance isn't just about strength. It's about control, precision, and adaptability. And while you may not be leaping across a balance beam, your ability to stand steady on one leg for 10 seconds reflects similar principles. It means your body is still highly responsive, your reflexes are intact, and your muscles are strong enough to support you. It's a silent, powerful confirmation that you haven't just grown older. You've maintained resilience, agility, and vitality. Now, imagine this scene. You're taking a leisurely walk in the park on a crisp afternoon. You pause to watch a group of young people engaged in playful competition, challenging each other to balance on one leg. Some manage it effortlessly, others wobble, and a few giggle as they topple over. You smile to yourself, remembering when you could do it without thinking. But then, a quiet determination rises within you. You lift one foot, engage your core, focus your mind, and effortlessly hold steady for 10 seconds. Maybe even 15 or 20. A sense of accomplishment washes over you, not because you were trying to impress anyone, but because you just proved to yourself that time hasn't diminished your strength. This small, seemingly insignificant act is about much more than balance. It's about self-assurance, about proving to yourself that you are still capable, still thriving, and still moving through life with grace and control. Too often, society emphasizes what is lost with age, but standing on one leg for 10 seconds is a powerful reminder of what you've retained, and perhaps even gained. This ability isn't just a reflection of physical endurance. It's a testament to your persistence and your refusal to let age define your capabilities. It's proof that you don't need expensive gym memberships, rigorous workout routines, or the latest health trends to measure your strength. Sometimes, the greatest victories are the quietest ones, the ones that happen in the solitude of your home, in a moment of stillness, when you realize that your body and mind are still working in beautiful unison. So, the next time you challenge yourself to stand on one leg, take a moment to truly appreciate what you're doing. If you can still maintain that balance at 70, 80, or beyond, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. Each second you hold that position is a victory, a declaration that you are still in control of your body, still moving through the world with confidence and still winning at life. And that, above all, is something truly worth celebrating. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 4. A heartfelt laugh, the most precious medicine. Do you remember the last time you laughed so hard that tears streamed down your face, your stomach ached, and you could barely catch your breath? That kind of laughter, the deep, unrestrained kind that takes over your entire body, is one of life's greatest gifts. It's not just an expression of happiness. It's a sign that, even at 70 or beyond, you still carry something truly invaluable. In a world that often weighs heavily on our shoulders, the ability to laugh freely and wholeheartedly is a rare treasure. It's a spark that keeps your soul young, your mind sharp, and your body healthier than you might realize. Many people assume that laughter is just a momentary burst of amusement, but the truth is that it's so much more. It is one of the purest forms of human connection, an unspoken language that bridges generations and cultures. Think about it. Some of the best memories we hold onto are those filled with shared laughter. A funny mishap during a family gathering, an inside joke between lifelong friends, or a hilarious childhood story retold again and again. These moments are stitched into the fabric of our lives. They remind us that, despite the trials and tribulations of aging, joy is always within reach. Laughter isn't just an emotional experience. It's a physical one, too. Scientists have spent years studying the effects of laughter on the human body, and the results are nothing short of astonishing. I once read a study from Stanford University that explained how laughter triggers a release of endorphins, the body's natural painkillers. It lowers stress hormones like cortisol while boosting the immune system, making you more resilient to illness. Some doctors even refer to laughter as internal jogging because it increases blood circulation, improves oxygen flow, and strengthens the heart. So, in a way, every time you burst into laughter, you're giving your body a mini workout without even realizing it. And let's not forget its impact on mental health. The older we get, the more life presents us with challenges. Loss, loneliness, physical limitations, but laughter serves as a powerful antidote. It can instantly lift your mood, dissolve tension, and bring a sense of perspective to the struggles you face. When you can laugh at life's little hiccups, you prove that you are not defined by your hardships but by your ability to rise above them. Even in moments of sorrow, a simple laugh has the power to remind us that happiness is never too far away. I think of a dear elderly friend of mine who carried laughter with her like a badge of honor. Even in her late 80s, she had this contagious, booming laugh that could light up an entire room. She'd share hilarious stories from her younger days, about mischievous adventures, embarrassing moments, and unexpected twists of fate. We'd sit around her, hanging on to every word, only to end up doubled over in laughter. What made those moments so magical wasn't just the humor in her stories. It was her joy, her resilience, and the way she never let age steal her sense of fun. Even as her body slowed, her laughter never did. It was her secret weapon, her source of strength, and perhaps the very thing that kept her young at heart. The truth is, life isn't always easy. Some days are filled with aches and pains, worries about the future, or memories of loved ones who are no longer here. But if you can still find reasons to laugh, whether it's from a funny joke, a silly mistake, or a memory that makes you smile, you are already ahead. You are proving that joy is not reserved for the young. It belongs to anyone who chooses to embrace it. So, if you can still laugh at yourself, at life's absurdities, or at a joke told for the 100th time, then you are winning in ways that truly matter. You are not just aging, you are thriving. Because in the grand scheme of things, laughter is one of the few things that time can never take from you. It is the most precious medicine, a remedy that costs nothing but gives you everything in return. Keep laughing, because the more you do, the lighter your heart, the stronger your body, and the richer your life will be. 5. Maintaining meaningful relationships. At 70, relationships are no longer just a part of life. They have become the very core that gives our hearts the purpose and joy to keep beating. At this stage of life, the importance of maintaining meaningful connections cannot be overstated. If you're still making an effort to reach out to family, rekindle old friendships, or even build new ones, you're doing something extraordinary. Something that many people, regardless of their age, struggle with. You are investing in one of the most powerful elements of a fulfilling life: human connection. The National Institute on Aging reports that 1 in 3 older adults struggles with loneliness. When you hear that statistic, it's a sobering reminder of just how many people face their days without the warmth, support, and joy that relationships can bring. Loneliness isn't just an emotional burden. It can be a silent health crisis. It has been linked to a higher risk of heart disease, depression, anxiety, cognitive decline, and even premature death. The absence of meaningful relationships can have a profound effect on both mental and physical health. But here's the good news: the solution is often simple. Just a small act like meeting a friend for coffee, attending a social event, or even sharing a heartfelt phone call can have a profound impact on both your emotional and physical well-being. These moments of connection can truly change the course of your day and perhaps even your life. Imagine the difference you make when you're the one who organizes those weekly get-togethers, when you're the one who remembers birthdays and anniversaries with a heartfelt card or phone call, or when you're the person who takes the time to send a thoughtful thinking of you text or email just to brighten someone's day. These acts may seem like small, everyday gestures, but they hold immense meaning. They are more than just routine. They are the pillars that hold up the relationships you cherish. They represent your desire to nurture your soul and the souls of those you care about. In a world that can sometimes feel isolating, the act of staying connected, however simple it may seem, can make a world of difference. Picture the ripple effect you create when you choose to prioritize these relationships. It's like planting seeds of joy and love that grow not just in your own heart but also in the hearts of those around you. Each act of kindness, each shared laugh, and each conversation has the potential to change someone's life for the better. And here's something incredible. Many of the happiest, healthiest, and longest-living people in the world share a powerful trait in common. They understand the immense value of relationships. Consider the people of Okinawa, Japan, for example, known for their extraordinary longevity. They don't just live longer, they live richer, fuller lives. Their social connections are deeply embedded in their daily routines. They prioritize laughter, emotional support, and the kind of togetherness that fosters lasting bonds. The strength of these relationships contributes not only to their longevity but also to their overall quality of life. It's not a coincidence. They know intuitively that life, at its core, is about connection. But it's not just about longevity. It's about the joy and fulfillment that come from a life lived with others. Relationships are what fill our lives with meaning and make us feel truly alive. They are the lifeblood that nourishes us in ways that material things can never do. The feeling of being seen, heard, and loved by others is one of the most powerful gifts we can experience. And as we age, the depth and authenticity of these connections become even more precious. They are the threads that weave our stories together and keep us grounded in a world that can sometimes feel overwhelming. If you are someone who continues to make time for these connections, whether it's listening to a friend, sharing your thoughts, offering advice, or simply being present, know this: you are doing something of extraordinary value. You're not merely maintaining friendships or relationships. You're building a lasting legacy of love, one that will endure long after you're gone. These relationships are like a treasure trove that you can always rely on. They will never fade with time. Instead, they will grow stronger, more meaningful, and more important. And in a world where everything is constantly changing, isn't that exactly what we all hope for in the end? To be surrounded by love, to have shared our hearts with others, and to have made a positive impact on the world. One conversation, one friendship, one bond at a time. Consider the power of these connections. As you continue to build relationships, you're doing far more than just exchanging pleasantries. You're enriching your life in ways that contribute to your happiness, your sense of purpose, and your emotional resilience. Studies have shown that people with strong social ties are more likely to live longer, healthier lives. The act of being there for others, of offering support, of receiving love and care in return. These are the things that make life worth living. These relationships become a wellspring of joy, a source of energy, and a cushion against the challenges that inevitably come with aging. So, cherish the relationships you have. Make the effort to reach out, to share, to laugh, and to connect. These relationships are the foundation of a happy, healthy life. They are the true riches that we can accumulate over time, and they will remain long after the years have passed. When you invest in people, when you prioritize love, support, and connection, you are not only enhancing your own life but also enriching the lives of everyone you touch. Because, in the end, the relationships we form, the love we give and receive, are the legacy that will continue to thrive for generations to come. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 6. Cooking for yourself, a testament to independence and joy. Now, let's pause for a moment and think about something many of us do every day: cooking. At first glance, it might seem like just another daily task, another box to check off the to-do list. We may not give it much thought, especially in our younger years, but cooking is so much more than simply preparing food. It is a profound expression of independence, strength, and the joy of living. When you reach your 70s, cooking transforms into a powerful ritual that embodies everything you've learned throughout the years. It's no longer just about satisfying hunger, it's about embracing life itself. It's about remembering that, Despite the changes that come with aging, you are still capable, strong, and in control of your life. Every time you step into the kitchen, you're making a statement. You're telling yourself and the world that you have not lost your zest for life, your passion for nurturing yourself and others, or your ability to create something beautiful from the ingredients at hand. There is something magical about cooking. It's not just a series of actions like chopping, stirring, or simmering. It's an intricate dance of memories, skills, and love. Each time you pick up a knife or a spoon, you are drawing upon a lifetime of experience. You remember your grandmother's secret seasoning, the dishes you perfected over the years, and the techniques you've passed down to your children or grandchildren. These memories don't fade with age. They deepen. The older we get, the more we appreciate the preciousness of these moments of creating something that brings comfort, joy, and connection. But it's more than just the act of cooking. It's about the intention behind it. Whether you're carefully selecting the freshest produce, choosing the perfect spice blend, or simply reminiscing about the people you've shared meals with, these actions are an affirmation of who you are. When you cook, you're not just preparing a meal for the body. You're nourishing the soul. You are showing the world, and yourself, that you are still capable of providing for your own needs, still capable of nurturing, and still capable of embracing life with passion and creativity. I study the importance of cooking, especially as we age. Research from Sweden and other countries has shown that older adults who cook regularly are not only more likely to maintain a balanced diet, but they also experience a lower risk of developing chronic conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. This makes perfect sense when you think about it. Cooking your meals is an act of taking control of your health and well-being. It gives you the power to choose what goes into your body to create meals that nourish you both physically and emotionally. When you cook, you're also creating a sense of purpose and accomplishment. Every time you chop vegetables or sauté onions, you are engaging in an activity that requires your mind and body to work together. Cooking becomes a way to stay mentally sharp, use problem-solving skills, and keep your hands and mind active. These small tasks might seem insignificant on the surface, but they are part of a larger, deeply fulfilling process of living independently and joyfully. Imagine the feeling of standing in your kitchen, preparing a meal that holds special meaning. Perhaps it's your signature dish that's been passed down through generations, or maybe it's something new you're experimenting with. As the kitchen fills with the smells of your cooking, a sense of satisfaction washes over you. You're not just preparing food, you're creating an experience. The joy of seeing others enjoy your cooking, hearing their compliments, or simply sharing a meal with yourself in peaceful solitude becomes a moment of connection. In those moments, you're reminded that cooking is more than just a task. It's a celebration of life, love, and the joy of sharing what you've created. And cooking isn't just about the food, it's about the memories and traditions it helps preserve. Think of the countless meals you've prepared for family celebrations, holiday dinners, or even casual Sunday lunches. Every meal you create is an opportunity to pass down a piece of yourself, a piece of your history, your culture, and your love. These moments are like building blocks in the story of your life, and they will live on long after the meal is over. When you cook, you're not just making food, you're building a legacy, one meal at a time. The act of cooking also helps combat loneliness, which can be a common struggle for many as they age. Preparing meals for yourself or others connects you with the present moment and the people around you. Even if you're cooking alone, the act itself is inherently social. It's something you've done with others, and you're continuing that tradition, keeping those bonds alive in your heart. Even on the days when you might feel isolated, cooking can bring comfort. It reminds you that no matter where you are or who you're with, you can still create something beautiful and meaningful. And let's not forget the simple joy of doing something you love. The kitchen can be a place of refuge, a space where you can escape from the stresses of the outside world and immerse yourself in the rhythm of cooking. There's a certain peace that comes with the repetitive tasks of chopping, stirring, and baking. It's an opportunity to be present, to slow down, and to focus on something that satisfies you. At its heart, cooking is about living life fully. It's an act of self-care, a celebration of independence, and a way to stay connected to your vitality. It's a way to remind yourself that you are still capable of creating, nurturing, and sharing love with the world around you. So, never underestimate the power of cooking. It's a beautiful and meaningful part of your life, one that speaks volumes about your strength, your resilience, and your unwavering desire to thrive. You're not just surviving, you are living, and every time you step into that kitchen, you are telling the world that you're still here, still full of life, and still creating beauty in the world. So, what have you learned from today's video? We've explored 6 powerful signs that show you're not just growing older but truly thriving at 70 and beyond. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 6 things resonated with you the most? Comment below and let me know one thing you've learned and we'll start practicing in your own life. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content on living your best life as you age. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.